Hey y'all, welcome to AC's Crafts. My name is Amber. You might recognize me from my other channel, Kicking Diabetes Ass with Keto, where I make keto recipes for mom and dads on the go or on a budget. But today we are actually not going to make a wreath for my very first video. We're actually going to fix one that I've already made. So I have this fall one right here, and I'm getting ready to sell it to a customer. But I noticed there were some bare spots in it, so we're just going to fill it in. So stay tuned. Okay, so for this video, you're going to need a pair of scissors, a ribbon cutter. If you don't have a ribbon cutter, you can use scissors. I have zip ties and a zip tie flush cutter here. And then I have some leftover deco mesh from the Dollar Tree. I have brown, yellow, and orange from fall. And then I also have some burlap mesh tubing. I'm not too sure if I'm going to use that yet, but I have it here just in case because my mind works weird. So anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to get started on cutting the mesh. So we'll be right back. Okay, so what we're going to do here, this is just a regular 6-inch deco mesh from the Dollar Tree, and we're just going to clean up the ends a little bit. So you just take your ribbon cutter and you're just going to cut about 1 inch off of it. And then once you cut the end off, we are going to cut, so you need something to hold the roll down. We are going to cut about, let's say, how much do I want to cut off here? Yeah, we're going to go about 10 inches. So start here at the end, make sure it's even, and then cut 10 inches. All right, and we're going to cut about, I don't know, probably about 4 of each color. All right, we're going to keep doing this until we have 12 total, so we'll be right back. Okay, so I decided to go with 6 10-inch pieces a piece instead of the 4. And so what we're going to do now is we're just going to roll them, and they pretty much curl into themselves, so you don't really need to do a whole lot to curl them. And then you just take it like this, and then you're going to take one of these clips, and I get these at the Dollar Tree too, over in the craft section, and you're just going to pin it together so you can roll your next one. Because I noticed a lot of people, they do the thing where they roll it and then they pinch it in between their fingers, but I find that kind of a PIA because they want to snag and catch onto each other, and it's just difficult for me to do it that way. So I just do it this way. It's easier, less of a headache. Okay, this one seems to have been cut at an angle, it seems like. Yeah, so we're just going to clean up this edge right here. I have a trash can right below me, so no, I'm not scooching this into the floor. Okay. All right, so now we're going to curl this brown one. But since this is the last one, now I'm going to just put these all together. Don't really need to pin the, so it's going to look kind of like this. Okay. Then you're going to take a zip tie. Move this stuff out of the way. And you're just going to find the spot where you want to put it. So, scoot this back so y'all can see. All right. And I think we'll start right here. this is kind of the tricky part because you gotta search underneath. There we go. And just connect them in between the two bars in the middle of the wreath. I can push it in there. Sorry, y'all. All right, and then we're just gonna tighten it. And then you're gonna take your cutters. Now, if you don't have flush cutters, you can use scissors. Okay. And this is just gonna fill it in, and it's gonna add some color to the wreath. So we're gonna keep doing this till we go around to the other end of the bow, and we will be right back. So I decided to do something a little different. What I did was the second part, or the second batch I went ahead and curled. I started to curl doing the straight curl. Oh, if I can get it to go again. It's kind of hard. Okay, and then I started going at an angle like that, so it made it a little bit longer. And so we're going to do that with these other three here, or the other two here. Oh, it's kind of hard to get it started. Okay. All right, now the next one. Okay. Now we're going to pin these two together, and now show you what I did here in a second. Okay, let's see if that's long enough. Yep. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take this and put it behind. All right, and right where we had it earlier, I don't know what happened right here, but we're just going to go ahead and pin that back together too. All right. Yes, I pulled that out with my teeth. Okay. Uh-oh, I lost it. All right, bear with me, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to be putting the last one on here. Let's roll it up. And the last one. Oops, hold on. It's going straight. All right. Okay, and now for our mesh tubing. So we're just going to take it like this, loop it, bring it back around till you want it the size. So about like that. And then just cut off the end there. Move this out of the way. we've got one more spot to put her in. Just gonna go ahead and clip this on here too, while we fit our zip tie in here. So I think about right here is a good spot. Some of this through a little bit. There we go. All right, now we are just going to fit the zip tie under here, under the two bars in the middle. Okay, and now unclip. I'm just going to stick it right down here on the wreath form, and a zip tie. I know you guys can't see this, but someday I'll have a better camera for these videos. And then just tighten it. Just tightening it on there. And then we take our flush cutter, cut it off. Okay. And we're just gonna push it all back together, fluff it a little bit. All right, and there we go. And there we have it. Okay, so here it is. It's finished. I think it looks so much better now. Because the trick is with Dollar Tree wreath is, or Dollar Tree mesh, is you need a lot of it so you can cover a wreath adequately, because it's very thin. It's very cheap mesh, but I mean, you can still make a beautiful wreath with it. I made tons of wreaths with Dollar Tree mesh. But here it is. And all of this came from the Dollar Tree. The ribbon, the floral here, the wreath form itself, like everything's come from the Dollar Tree. So you can make a beautiful wreath. But I really like the method of filling it in with curled mesh, because a lot of my wreaths are made with ribbon. I do the crisscross method and I just fill it in around the wreath, but I really like this method too. It's different. So anyway, thank you for watching. This is my first video for AC's Crafts. I have more coming. I just did some patriotic wreaths, and so I will be doing some more to finish off, because my local fairgrounds is having a Christmas in July event in a couple weeks. So I'm going to be doing videos, tutorials on how I do those wreaths and the crosses that I do. So stay tuned. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want any more, you know, not advice, but any more tutorials or how I did something, leave me a comment down below. And anyway, so I hope you guys have a great night, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.